Alright everyone, I've returned. Back with some more next Wright doing Destinies. Now, time for a quick little recap so far. So far we actually found out that the victim was actually dead before the security cameras started up. Which means that the Orla, did not commit the murder. As for who the actual killer is, that is what we don't know yet. Now, we're actually getting ready to cross-examine Mr. Rhymes. What he actually admitted, he actually found out that he actually admitted he was actually a newbie and did not have a security card.
Hold it!
I screwed up on that one. Now, let's see. Apparently belongs to Rhymes. It was accidentally switched with Pearl's calendar around 10:10 a.m.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. You say you were in the staff room, but is that really true? Mr. Rhymes, have you ever seen this calendar before? I see you recognize it. The rifle calendar. It's a big hit at the ship-shape aquarium gift shop. Guess that bird comes in handy now and then. This is not mine. It was originally the witness's, but it came into possession of a certain young lady. Mr. Rhymes and this young lady first met each other in the food prep room. After a mishap, their calendars got switched around. They ran into each other at about 10:10 a.m. in the food prep room. So clearly the witness was not in the staff room. In other words, there was no way he could have heard the noise in the pool room upstairs. That's because Mr. Rhymes and Pearls were keeping it a secret. So, Mr. Rhymes, you didn't hear the noise the equipment falling after all, did you? Somebody told me about it. Who told you about it? Unless you told the truth, Mr. Rhymes, I can't save Orla. And I'm sure you know how sad that would make Miss Buckler. What? Sasha herself admitted it? That doesn't make any sense. She's the one who told him about that huge mess in the locker room? Something's not right. Why would she do that? Wait a sec. I don't, Prosecutor Blackwell, and I have no intention of doing so. The prosecution calls the trainer, Miss Sasha Buckler, to the stand. I don't know what Sasha's gonna say. I'll just have to meet it head on, whatever it is. Oh, we're not done yet, everyone. We're just getting started. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that, everyone. Alright. Now. Yes, I am, Athena. I have to ask her about the noise from the stuff falling down. Mr. Ives, why did you lie? Didn't want to have to appear in court, huh? Though if anyone had to testify, I should be the one to do it for her. Why would you go to all those lengths? Entry for the 20th on that calendar. Let's take a look, shall we? Wait a sec. See, July 20th. Meet the captain at the Orca pool at 7 a.m. The note about meeting the captain at the Orca pool? Found that calendar in the nap room. It's probably Sasha's. Whoa! I guess it does look more like a woman's calendar than a man's. I don't want suspicion to fall on Sasha. Very well. Oh, that's not gonna happen there, Athena. We are not gonna let Prosecutor Blackwell get the best of us. After all, we're the only ones that can save Orla. Let's continue, shall we? Court will now reconvene. Prosecutor Blackwell, please take the witness to the stand. Let's call the witness to the stand. As do I. And no, I'm not joking either. I do have a mustache and a beard. Not a full one, but... One moment, please, everyone. Alright, everyone. Sorry about that. Let's see what we got here. Aye. Captain Judge. Aye, that was quite a good self-control. Aye, me mateys. Anyway. Witness, state your full name and occupation. Witness name is Sasha Buckler, ship-shaped aquarium animal trainer. Indeed. I bet money he didn't think you're going to do like that. What will this witness testify about? I don't buy it. Yorker manipulated the victim into playing volleyball and then knocked the items down. The witness will report about hearing the noise that caused the victim's death. I would say it is possible that Orla did knock down the props, but killing the owner, or the trainer for that matter. She would spike the ball with the giant octopus's leg yesterday when I was cleaning. Okay, that would explain why it was missing. So Orla was the one that broke the leg, huh? She couldn't have knocked down the huge sack of equipment with her little ball. Apparently know nothing of what we've been discussing. The Orca knocked down the equipment by pulling on the cloth that was underneath it. I don't buy it. No one said anything about the Orca knocking it down with a ball. Miss Buckler, just focus on your testimony and you'll be alright. Miss Buckler, please proceed with your testimony. I admit I heard Orla summoning me with a loud noise. But the aquarium's guest's scream I heard over the walkie-talkie was more urgent. I walked to Norma de Plume's first, and then went to the pool room with the security guard. Equipment was everywhere, and the captain was lying in the middle of all of it. The story doesn't seem to be much different from Marlon Rhymes' testimony. Or does it? The circumstances are different, Your Honor. The actual order of Orla's actions depend on the order the witness heard the two noises. If she heard the scream first, the prosecution's claims don't stand up.
Objection!
I was distracted at the time, so I don't really recall which one I heard first. I was lost in thought until the guard brought me back to myself. As long as the order remains unclear, I shall not alter the prosecution's claims. After killing the victim with the bag of coins, the orca toyed with the body in the water. I don't buy it. Unless I can prove the sound Sasha heard it was not the sound of the victim's murder, Blackhawk's claim that Orla pulled down the equipment to kill the victim will stand. If I want to save Orla, I have to find a contradiction, no matter how small. Gladly, Your Honor. I shall cross-examine the witness. I admit I heard Orla, something made with a loud noise. But the aquarium's guest scream I heard over the walkie-talkie was more urgent. I talked to no one to plume first, then went to the pool room with the security guard. The equipment was everywhere, and the captain was lying in the middle of it.
Hold it!
Hold it. What do you recall about the scene exactly? I don't remember much, to be honest. It's a total shock from seeing the captain like that. Ask me something specific. I might be able to remember, though. Specific questions, huh? Alright, let's see. What should I ask her about? Could you tell me more about the things that were scattered around? There were equipment and props for the new show. New show? We were supposed to debut a brand new Swashbuckler Spectacular yesterday. We already defeated the giant octopus and Nostache, after all. We're gonna have a new nemesis, Red Sash. It's on the flyer. Indeed. This flyer rifle is distributing. We'll obtain gold coins hidden in the skull rock. When I think of pirates, I think of One Piece. Or, Uncharted Waters. Let's see, oh, it's even got some new tricks from the new show. So all the new stuff that fell down was for the new show. Is that it? A bunch of props and crates and other equipment stacked up. Your Honor, for the record, I'd like that information added to the witness's testimony. Miss Buckler, please append what you just said to your testimony. Props from the new show were everywhere, and the captain was in the middle of it. Oh. Hold it. These props from the new show, what kind of things were they? Blob dolphin, anchor, Red Sash's costume, bag of coins, stuff like that. Whoa! The bag of gold coins. Hold up. Just like this one. The captain was wearing his usual costume and the new props were all there. Wait a minute. Something about that doesn't seem right. Is there a problem with Sasha's testimony? Oh, I would definitely say yes. There is. Something doesn't fit. Oh, yes, there is. There is definitely a problem with the testimony. You say that the captain was wearing his usual costume, but is that completely accurate? If we look at the body, we see that there's a discrepancy between that and your statement. You stated that the victim was wearing his usual costume. But you'll notice that the victim was wearing a red scarf around his neck. I imagine this red scarf is part of his costume for the new pirate show. Featuring the dashing red sash with his fluttering red scarf. Though I have to see it, I have to say it just looks like a red scarf was added to his old costume. Captain was never one to spend much money on costumes. Captain wasn't wearing that red scarf. But in this photo, I believe I see a red scarf. Not round around his neck, it's on... Hold on. True. It is around, straight around the top of his neck. The red scarf was packed away with the rest of the new show's equipment. Must have fallen on top of the captain when the equipment fell down. Looks like your discrepancy wasn't really a discrepancy after all. So the scarf doesn't have anything to do with the case. There's something about the timing and the stuff falling that bothers me. Hold on. The timing of the stuff falling. The timing. Maybe my theory has been wrong from the beginning. Maybe the bag of coins is not the murder weapon. I'm thinking that he was actually killed when all the equipment fell down. Sure about that, Prosecutor Blackwell? My last examination has not ended in a failure. Objection, Your Honor. Sorry, Prosecutor Blackwell, but based on the circumstances at the scene, the defendant couldn't have dragged the body into the water after the equipment fell. Why tell us that? Well, I'll tell you why. If my theory has been all wrong, then I'll just have to fix it. Gladly, Your Honor. What indicates that the body was not dragged into the water after the items fell? The whistle. Wait a sec. His
Take that!
scarf. This red scarf fell at the same time as the bag of coins. But if the body was thrown into the pool after the bag of coins fell, then the red scarf wouldn't still be on top of the body. In other words, the victim was already dead when the equipment came crashing down. Therefore, the bag of coins that fell with the red scarf was not the murder weapon.
Silence!
It was the defense who... Yes, I know that, Prosecutor Blackwell. Oh yes, that's true. After hearing the testimony, I realized my theory about the murder weapon was wrong. Please recall the facts that we have learned so far. It's a fact that what Orla bit was the victim's dead body. After all, when we saw the victim on the security footage, he was already dead. But then Orla carried the victim's body to the side of the pool and knocked down the equipment from the new pirate show that was piled up there. Maybe Orla was trying to alert the humans to the victim's condition. If Orla knocked down the items on the victim after he was already dead, that would have meant that the defendant did not kill the victim with those items. My argument is lacking? Sure about that, Prosecutor Blackwell? That is something I don't know. At least not yet. A new theory. Indeed. Let's go over what we still need to find out about the victim's body. What we don't know is how he died and why his body was at the bottom of the pool. I wonder if there's something that would explain both of these things at once. On a diagram, it's easy enough to move the body to the bottom of the pool. But in real life, the water would just cause the body to float. That is very true. And in fact, it's actually something interesting I'm actually going to mention. This actually has nothing to do with the Phoenix Wright games either. This actually has to do with Final Fantasy VII. This is for anyone who has played it. When Sephiroth actually kills Aerith, her body does not sink. At least, that's not weak. At least, it shouldn't have. When Sephiroth actually I should say when Cloud actually put Aerith in the water, her body should not have sunk so fast. It should have actually floated. A human body would actually float usually at least 2 to 3 hours before they actually start to sink. Hold on. Bingo! Water. What if we flip that around? What if there was no water? Then the body would go right down in an instant. Exactly. The real manner of death be... Thanks for the great hint, Athena. Your Honor, I think we know what the real manner of the victim's death is. Gladly, Your Honor. The manner of death that moved the victim to the bottom of the pool in an instant. Simple. He fell. Simple, he fell. Please take a look at the diagram of the Orca pool. If there was no water in the pool, then it would be very easy to move the victim's body to the bottom of the pool. He would drop straight down. There you go. The Orca pool is about 65 feet deep. And the victim, if the victim were to go from the top of the pool to the bottom when there was no water, then he would, without question, have fallen to his death. Exactly. Death from a fall. Yes, it is. It does make perfect sense. If he fell, that would also explain the signs of blunt force trauma all over his body as well. The culprit pushed the victim into the pool when there was no water in it. After doing something to keep the body from floating up, they filled the pool with water. The pool would have washed away any signs of blood, so no one would realize that he even fell. Indeed, it does make sense. Exactly. If falling was a matter of death, then does that mean the defendant's behavior was the result of being manipulated by a true culprit, as his defense claimed? Indeed. It would have to be. All that needs to be explained now is how the real culprit commanded Orla. Miss Buckler, is there a way to instruct Orla to bite someone? Now, could you tell us about the tricks Orla does know? Those sound like pretty nice tricks, but I doubt they're related to the case. Wait a sec! Right there! The human rocket! Lifesaver trick. She brings her drowning person to the surface. That's gotta be the human rocket trick. Wait a sec. Right there. The lifesaver trick. So in the lifesaver trick, Orla brings a drowning person to the surface, correct? Orla's still learning how to hold someone gently in her mouth. So she sometimes bites into their clothes. She's never hurt a person's skin. She brings a drowning person to the surface. That must be it. The killer whale swam up towards the surface with the victim in its mouth. Right there. What Mr. Plume said in her testimony. The real culprit must have used the lifesaver trick command to manipulate Orla. Then let's see it for ourselves. Let's have Orla show us her trick using a practice dummy. Miss Buckler, please proceed. Clothes got torn up a bit, but the dummy doesn't seem to have any new marks on it. And there you have it. Orla's secret new trick. Sounds like the gallery loved Orla's performance. Thank you, Orla and Miss Buckler, and thank you, Mr. Rhymes. And so now, you can see how Orla was manipulated. The bottom of the orca pool needed to be examined immediately. It needs to be examined immediately. You might just find some evidence of the victim falling during his death. Prosecutor Blackwell, please have that taken care of at once. Prosecutor Blackwell, I'm requesting further investigation. Tisk tisk, Prosecutor Blackwell. I'm thinking that's got to be the results of the blood test. An update. Whoa! Updated autopsy report. What? What did that to come now? During the recess, I ordered the body to be re-examined. Something started nagging at me during the course of the trials. Here. Very well. Cause of death thought to be from... Whoa! Thought to be from 65-foot fall. It was blunt force trauma. I thought so. This is decisive. There you go. What? If the manner of death was falling into an empty pool, the Orca cannot be responsible. Seems Orla's complete innocence has been proven. Is it really safe to celebrate? It would appear more investigation into this case is necessary. But first, allow me to render my verdict. The court finds the defendant, Miss Orla Shipley, not guilty. Can't celebrate yet. What? What? Sasha Buckle, you're hereby under arrest for the murder of Jack Shipley. What? Everyone, I'm cutting it off for now. I ain't gonna leave you in a cliffhanger though. I'll be coming back in a bit. Just need a short break. I'll be coming back though.